Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be conducting this period of instructions, providing you with an overview of my experiment titled The Impact of Task Switching and Distractions on Cognitive Performance. For this experiment, I used the research question: how do task switching and distractions affect reaction times and accuracy in cognitive tasks? So, previous research consistently demonstrates that switching between tasks incurs a cognitive cost, resulting in slower reaction times and lower accuracy compared to maintaining focus on a single task. Now, this phenomenon is often referred to as the switch cost, which reflects the time and mental effort required to disengage from one task and transfer cognitive resources to another task. An example of this would be in reaction time studies, participants typically exhibit a measurable delay during trials where task switching occurs versus trials where they continue the same task. Distractions, whether external, such as irrelevant stimuli, background noise, or they can even be internal, which consist of intrusive thoughts. My primary hypothesis was that participants will exhibit slower reaction times and lower accuracy in the task switching condition with additional performance declines under distractions. So, for this study, I proposed that recruiting 100 undergraduate students from a local university, such as the University of North Florida or Jacksonville University, would be good, especially if they're undergraduate students, which are ideal participants because they are readily available and they are likely familiar with at least the computer based systems. Additionally, they represent a group often exposed to multitasking and distractions, making them subjects for studying the effects of task switching and distractions on cognitive performances. So, to carry out the experiment, I will use computer based cognitive task software designed to measure time and accuracy under different conditions. Participants will use headphones to experience controlled audio, distractions such as background chatter or irrelevant music. Finally, the testing sessions will take place in a quiet environment, such as the university lab or some designated testing space to minimize external variables. So for the design of this experiment, I thought that the independent variables would be task condition, which falls under single task, task switching, and task switching with distractions in it. And for that, there are three levels, and the design type for this experiment is within subject design. For the for the dependent variables, those are reaction time and accuracy for and accuracy. Operationalization of these variables, reaction time will be measured in milliseconds, and accuracy will be measured as the percentage of correct responses. A repeated measures ANOVA will be used to analyze the data, and if the hypothesis is supported, we expect to find that the main effects of task conditions on both reaction time and accuracy with the post hoc test, revealing that reaction times and accuracy are significantly worse than task switching with distraction condition compared to a single task condition. My interpretation of this statistical test would be that as task complexity and distraction increases, reaction times become slower and accuracy decreases. So, in conclusion, the experiment supports the hypothesis that task switching and distraction negatively impact cognitive performance. Participants exhibited slower reaction times and lower accuracy in the task switching condition, with additional declines under distraction. This doesn't fully replicate the complexities of real world conditions. In everyday life, as we all know, distractions and multitasking often occur in unpredictable settings, which could affect cognitive performance differently than it would in the lab. Second, the sample consisted of entirely undergraduate students. While this group is convenient and pretty easy to get and relevant for studying cognitive performance, it may not fully represent the general population. Factors such as age, professional experience, or familiarity with multitasking could lead to different results in other groups. For further studies or for future studies, they could explore the effects of different types of distractions, such as visual or auditory, and examine individual differences in the susceptibility in task switching costs and distractions. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation and have a nice day.